Hi guys, so I was watching Kendra Wilkinson's interview just the other day, the one that was conducted by Juliana Rancic for the programme Beyond Candid with Juliana Rancic. And I thought, wow, what great relationship lessons Kendra shared with the world there. And so I've picked out 3 key relationship lessons from the interview that I'm going to share with you now. So, bearing in mind that her husband has had cheating allegations made against him, the first key point to make is that she said people on her outer circle have said, get rid of him, divorce him, move on. Whereas people on her inner circle have said, don't make a rash decision, take your time, think about it and do what's right for you. And that's lesson number 1, really. Nobody else knows what the right decision is for you, and you mustn't make it based on what society is telling you to do or expects you to do, or friends or anybody else. Only you know what the right decision is for you. Only you know how you've both led to your relationship problems that you're currently facing, and only you know what's going to be the best future for you, whether it is staying together or whether it is separating. So that's lesson number 1. Make the right decision for you and take your time to make it. Lesson number 2 is that, use any relationship problems as a wake-up call. Kendra says that very thing, that she has used what's gone on as a wake-up call. She talks about how Hank, after the end of his career, was having an identity crisis. He had to redesign his life. He wasn't sure where he was going, what he was going to do. And when he came to her for emotional support, she didn't really provide it, and she recognises that now. So that's lesson number 2. When you're having relationship problems, that is your alarm to go, right, something needs to change, something wasn't done as it should have been done, and something needs to be done differently going forward. And use it as a learning process. That is what relationships are about, learning and always being better, but constantly improving. So use any relationship problems as a wake-up call. That's lesson number 2. And lesson number 3 is don't act impulsively. Poor Kendra, bless her. She, in an impulsive moment of anger, flushed her wedding rings down the toilet. And, I feel for her. I'm sure she regrets it now. There are reports to suggest that she does. And, hey, we all make poor decisions and do silly things in a fit of anger or sadness. But it's really important to remember that that is not the time to do things or make decisions, because at the end of the day, when you're experiencing negative emotions, your heart gives off erratic heart signals, as per the research by the HeartMath Institute. And what they found is that when your heart is giving off erratic heart signals, because your brain and heart are in a constant two-way dialogue, you then struggle with certain cognitive processes, so you won't problem solve as well and you won't think as clearly. So do not make impulsive decisions when you're going through negative emotions, because you may regret it later. So there are the 3 relationship lessons from Kendra. Make the right decision for you. Be aware of problems and use them as a wake-up call to change and improve things. And 3, make sure you don't act impulsively, because you may regret it later. Thanks for listening. Speak to you soon. Bye.